Hello everyone, welcome to Dynamic Study. This is quiz class number 64 on previous year question paper. Today we will start our discussion on December 2015 question paper, and this is the first part of the video. In the upcoming video series we will complete our discussion on that. Okay, so let's start our today's class. First question. Who advanced the theory that the mind is a tabula rasa at birth? Option 1 John Locke, option 2 John Wellesley, option 3 Isaac Watts, and option 4 Denis Diderot. The correct option is option number 1 John Locke. The term tabula rasa means clean slate. That means when a child is born, his mind is blank, there is nothing in it. So that is called tabula rasa or clean slate. And this concept of tabula rasa is discussed by John Locke in his work An Essay Concerning Human Understanding. Okay. Next. Who wrote the book Studies in the History of Renaissance? Option 1 Walter Pater, option 2 Oscar Wilde, option 3 Thomas Carlyle, and option 4 John Ruskin. The correct answer is option number 1 Walter Pater. Studies in the History of Renaissance was published in 1873. It is actually a collection of essays. Next question. Whom does Harriet Smith finally marry in one of Austen's novels? Austen means Jane Austen's novels. Option 1 Knightley, option 2 Mr. Darcy, option 3 Collins, and option 4 Mr. Martin. Harriet Smith is a character. Whom does Harriet marry in one of Austen's novels? The correct answer is option number 4 Mr. Martin, and the novel is Emma, published in 1815. So in the novel Emma, there is this character Harriet Smith who marries Mr. Martin. Okay. Next. A poet once referred to an old man as a tattered coat upon a stick. It is an example of which figure of speech? Option 1 metonymy, option 2 sarcasm, option 3 simile, and option 4 metaphor. The correct option is option number 4 metaphor. This is a famous line taken from W.B. Yeats's poem Sailing to Byzantium. This is an example of metaphor. Question number 5. Which of these is not a pastoral elegy? Option 1 Lycidas, option 2 In Memoriam, option 3 Tharsis, and option 4 Adonis. Lycidas is written on the death of Edward King by John Milton. In Memoriam is written on the death of Arthur Henry Hallam by Tennyson. Tharsis is an elegy by Matthew Arnold written on the death of his own father. And Adonis is written on the death of Keats by Shelley. Now, which of these 4 famous elegies is not a pastoral elegy? The correct option is option number 2 In Memoriam by Tennyson. This is not a pastoral elegy. Okay. Next. In Waiting for Godot, the characters often use dislocated, repetitious and cliched speech primarily to option 1 illustrate the illogical, purposelessness nature of human condition. Option 2 recreate the workings of subconscious. Option 3 mock the exaggerated dignity of modern intellectuals. And option 4 reinforce the comic action of farcical plots. Waiting for Godot, you all know, is a masterpiece in absurd theatre written by Samuel Beckett. So which of the options will be correct? The correct option is option number 1. The characters often use dislocated dialogues, repetitious dialogues. There are a lot of pauses, a lot of fragmented speeches. So all of these together symbolize the purposelessness nature of human condition, the absurdity of human life. So option 1 is the correct answer. Okay. Next, question number 7. Which 16th century poet is not a courtier? Option 1 George Puttenham, option 2 Philip Sidney, option 3 Sir Walter Raleigh and option 4 Thomas Watt. Actually, no option is correct here. All of them are associated with courts. For example, Thomas Watt was a courtier of Henry VIII, and the rest of them, that means Sidney, Raleigh and Puttenham, all of them are associated with Elizabethan court. So here no option is correct. All of them are courtiers. Okay, remember that. Question number 8. Patrick White published 2 novels in the there should be T in the 1950s, giving the eras of pioneering the exploration in Australian history an epic, ironic and psychological dimension. Which are the 2 novels? Option 1 A Fringe of Leaves, option 2 The Tree of Man, option 3 Voss and option 4 The Aunt's Story. The correct option is both 2 and 3. The Tree of Man and Voss are the 2 novels referred to here, published in 1950s. Okay. Voss and the Tree of Man. Question number 9. Bakhtin gave the idea of carnivalesque in option 1 discourse in the novel, option 2 dialogic imagination, carnivalesque. There should be an S. Carnivalesque. So Bakhtin gave the idea of carnivalesque in which work? Discourse in the novel, dialogic imagination, Rabelais and his world, and forms of time and of the chronotop in the novel. The correct option is option number 3, Rabelais and his world, published in 1968. Okay. The last question of today is, in New Criticism, the term tension is associated with which writer? Option 1, Cleant Brooks, option 2, John Crowe Ransom, option 3, Austin Warren, and option 4, Alan Tate. The term tension, I have already discussed it. Extension and intention, the 2 important elements in poetry. So which of the following new critics talked about tension? The correct option is option number 4, Alan Tate, and this concept is given in the book The Man of Letters in the Modern World. Okay. So here our today's quiz class ends. Thank you very much. Keep on watching Dynamic Study, keep on learning. Please like this video, share this video with your friends, and also please put your views in the comment section. Also subscribe to the channel to get more informative videos like this. We will meet very soon in our next class. Have a nice day. Bye bye.